So we're gonna do escapes under pressure from side control and how they actually work, whatever. So so I'm teaching using constraint-led method a lot. These days I gonna change. If you see what I do, follow what I do, then I change my teaching starting August. Then it's a lot of tasks, a lot of games, less specifics. And so today is the same thing. So I can say I'm not gonna teach you anything today, but it's gonna lie. But also in a way I'm not, because you know everything you have to know already. I just have to put you in a position of success, and you will figure it out. Yeah. And then you fail a bit, and then we can talk about, you can put your leg here, you can put your leg there, do it again, you know? So, and then you figure out your, I don't want to say your own way, it's also like, sounds like new age, but it's still like, you know, you have to do certain things, we have to do certain things similarly. You can't just find your own way of doing certain things. So, and then we drew, so it's 1 hour, and then you know more. There's not a failure, then we'll see, we'll fix it. We rig the game more or less. And then I'll put you in a position where you can have succeed, and then you want to make it harder yourself. And then you find a point from where you won't get out. And then you know something after that. So basically we start with a grip of cross-face underhook. We have a knee in already, so we have done that successfully. And from knee in position, I will give you the task, escape, yeah? And I will tell you what it means, and top person has a task and bottom person has a task. So it's like, you can call it isolation sparring, but it's not. It's a very specific task-oriented drill. Yeah. So, and it's not like one top is training the other. We're both fighting for your own task. And then just game is rigged towards something I want to happen. And today's top person has clearly less chances to win. But you can still win. And I think the top person, when I showed the drill, top person job is to learn how to recover from very bad escaping scenarios and what to do, you know? And if things are that bad, what can I do from there? Because escapes happen, you know? And so you should know what to do. And I want the escaper to have success with escaping. And then it gets to the point, it's easy. And then I want you to make it harder for yourself. And it's different people that make it different time, you make it harder. You find your ways to make it harder. And first you can start with knee in, but then we can rig the game more if that's not enough. James, I use you. So side control, let's go. We have done already like a lot of mistakes. And then I want to start from here, yeah? I actually don't, there's a specific structure I use, how I'm here actually, and then we can start. So I would recommend this when you have your own stuff. I need the knee in. And some of you are having knee actually here. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad actually, yeah? We will talk about that. But I would do this, yeah? Squeeze, yeah? And so it's a real squeeze, and they have made a mistake, so knee is in, and my job is to escape from here, okay? So let go, let go. That's opposite of hold, let go, yeah? Yes. Yes.
How you make me feel.
Yes. Emotional, yeah? So that's the position I want you to have. They have cross-face underhook. You have a frame around the hips, frame around the neck. And then I usually have that kind of crunchy, and then your knee is in. Yeah. And then the bottom person, your job is to put your knees and legs in front of your opponent. Yeah. That means pulling guard, whatever it is. You can go around also if you can. It's actually quite hard to go close guard. But just get to the guard, your knees and legs towards the opponent. Reverse or get up. Okay, so it's like I don't really care what's happening. Yeah, it's escapes are like also with the sweeps or not sweeps or whatever, you know. Depends also what the top person does. Top person, get to side control. Get back to side control. Yeah. So the knee, and then really put the knee in, and you're feeling like it's already too much. It's supposed to be that. I want you to lose more, and I want you to try and get back to side control. Okay. Just keep that homeostasis and, you know, try to get back, recover from there. Okay, we can have more rules that, you know, if you get in close guard, you lose terribly, you know, you're a very bad person. Okay, because it's a major mistake after that, you know, if you don't want to just go there yourself. I actually go to close guard a lot to pin people. I'm using close guard top to pin people, bottom people. So there's a way to go there also. Close guard's not always a bad thing. We will talk about it maybe. So, long story short, top person, try to get back to side control, yeah? And pin 3 seconds, then you win. Bottom person, try to regain the guard, yeah? Get your legs between them. Try to reverse the position also if you can, or get up, yeah? So everything is possible there. And then the situation happens until those things happen. So don't stay in turtle, try to escape from turtle, get up, pull guard, whatever, don't stay, you know? So you have your rules. Figure out what can you do within those rules, okay? And that's it. So
is the top person doing like more side Mihkelson or just side control?
just you start here, there's not much you can do, the knees already in. But yeah, I guess if you can go to north-south, whatever you can. Yeah, so maintain the, you know, top position, like upper body position. And then you guys do something, and then I see what's happening, and then I can have more rules, less rules. We'll see how group will manage itself, and then we constrain less or constrain more. Okay? So, but take like a ridiculous advantage, yeah? So put your knee in nicely in, it's easy to escape. I want you to have more wins in the beginning, yeah? And then we start to play more. So, pair up, I recommend more close to your own weight, yeah? Then it's more possible to do stuff. And I have a timer, and, sorry. My bad. Every time top or bottom achieves his task, you switch.
Oh, okay.
Either top gets back the side control or bottom person escapes, you always switch. Okay, let's go, pair up. A little bit slow burn, because it's not a criticism, but a lot of you are not used to train like this, and it's like, what can I do? Can I do this and that? Your job on top, maintain top. Yeah, first of all, maintain top, obviously. Then pass the guard, get rid of the knee. Get back to side control. You can let go, you can push the knee away, do whatever you want. Yeah, that means you have to let go, probably. And but that's the real scenario escape, so nobody just holds on. Yeah, if you have knee between, oh, I want to block the knee, I go back. But the main thing I would recommend, don't stay flat. It's terrible when you're flat. Because you can't really fight when you're flat. So it's here, and it looks like almost good. Yeah, I'm here, kind of, but it's very hard to push him away. And if he blocks the knee, also pass, go, and I'm right away flat. Yeah, that's like terrible idea. I would just recommend and I would recommend also having that arms out. Just take the position of, get crossface underhook, grab, yes, you have that grip. So it's like, we define a little bit like this. Obviously, they can do a lot of stuff like he did right now. So take this classical grip, yeah, everybody knows that. Have a grip, have this, don't be flat. Because I need you to like pull guard differently, yeah? So let's play. See, now we're back to guard. So sideways thing allows me to do a lot of things. As soon as I'm flat, this leg is out. Yeah, and I can, you know, I can go those things, but just don't be flat. Flat is like terrible. That's their job. If you go flat yourself, you do like service to yourself. Like that, you just help them. And it's very, very hard to like just get the knee cross the, you know, belly and get open. And the close guard is not a mandatory. Yeah, you know that. I think beginners, you teach beginners all the time clean close guard. I don't think it's very practical because nobody lets you do it anyway, if they're any skillful. So it's like a lot of things have to go wrong when close guard happens. So most likely you get a hook in, you know, and also think about, I'm giving the right heart cues to you. So that's why I said I'm sideways and my knees on the mat actually. Because I'm using the structure of hooking and baby reach, squeeze. I'm doing this and then hook comes in and then I can do whatever I want. Yeah, so that, and today it would be like, maybe you have succeed, maybe you don't, but you also know what's wrong, why you're losing maybe. But I really, really want you to take like a very advantageous position that you will get success from against your own weight. Okay, if you don't feel this is the position, take a better position. Okay, lay down for a second. So I really need them to succeed and my life to be harder. So crossface underhook, put the knee between. Wait, give me the underhook a little bit, yeah? Go to the front, yeah? So I'm here. And even if I feel that maybe this take a little bit better position even. See, stop. Even from here, okay? I gave him that. Now let's start. Go. And you know, maybe I want even that. I want them to succeed. I take the point that you get like a 3 out of 5. You win, okay? And then I get a little bit back. Then I make it a little bit harder. But they should take a position that they get out. then they start to believe I can actually escape. And being sideways allows you those options. Being flat, this leg is right away out. Okay? And you know what's the silliest beginner mistake everybody does? It's just pull slowly guard, pull guard. This. This happens to every beginner. Then you grab, usually this leg is here, yeah? And you think this is a guard. If you're, I think, blue belt and purple, you usually smile here, and you touch the knee, and you just go like, boom, you pass again, yeah? Everybody laughs, who's a little bit higher belt, because it happens to like all the beginners, because you go flat, because you think the knee is enough, and that leg is out of the game. We will talk about it. Don't be flat. It's terrible to be flat, okay? So, try to be more sideways, even a little bit. Try to have cross-face underhook, good frames, yeah? And then knees nicely in, and you feel like this leg can also work. We will talk about it. And take an outrageous advantageous position. Okay, I want you to have success. Okay, so that's it. Let's do it again. 2 minutes. Every time somebody achieves, you know, the task, you switch. So let's go. If I can guide your habit, then the question is also, why would you want to take close guard, first of all? Because the other guards are earlier, and there's always a philosophical discussion of which is more fundamental. It's a trick question, semi-rhetorical. Which is more fundamental? Is it close guard or open guard? Some people think, swear by the close guard. They're wrong, and open guard is more fundamental. Because if you ask a question differently, without what guard can you not play jiu-jitsu? It's without open guard. You can actually do jiu-jitsu fine without close guard. Yeah. So open guard is the main thing, and then you add the Arriva, spider, closed, whatever it is. So open guard is the more fundamental. You like it or not? So, and let's go, James, for a second. So, what also tends to happen still for a lot of you, you go here, right? You go here flat. Put the leg over. Yeah. I'm in different weight class against also James, but James needs that here. Yeah. So if he's sideways, go sideways. See, now put the hand on a hip, on a hip.
Hand on hip.
No, leg on a hip.
A leg on hip. Okay. That one.
No,
that one.
yeah. So now there's a squeeze. Okay? And now this is under pressure and there's omoplatas and everything. As soon as it's flat, I pass. Yeah. So, and also when you do, give me the guillotine. When you do guillotines without close guard, what do? You know, you do this, yeah? You grab the hip. And if you flat, you do this, that's not the good. They will roll away from you, yeah? So you need to follow them, but you usually do this, yeah? To grab the hip. So same thing with the close guard is when you're here, if you want close guard, then you need this. Now this is a control more. This is already like there's some control, they don't like it. As soon as I'm here, it's a threat of passing right away. Then you're flat, then you suffer. So, I'm not gonna harass you today about the hooking and baby wrist because that's mainly what it is. It's, what I do is, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, yeah? There's a top crunch, there's a bottom crunch. And really take a top person, don't cheat, cross just underhook. Really connect your arms, don't just touch your fingers. Bottom person, wait. Have your nice grip, have a nice frame, yeah? Here, and you can manipulate this. Don't just push up. Usually it's easier sideways, yeah? Squeeze. And most likely, the hooks are really easy. And then we'll see what happens, okay? So, sideways gives you a lot of option to actually grab the hip over, you know? Put the hook in, also to get up. Because if you're sideways doing this, you can actually do that option also. Try to get up. If you go flat, you only have one option. Just get, I don't know, fast close guard or something. It's very, very hard. And then if you lose so much. Doesn't make any sense. It's a very specific option. It's not bad, but you really have to know what you're playing with because it's a very big risk. And if you like that, and if you're really good at this, go for it. It's not very beginner friendly. Yeah, so it's better to have like an intersection that I have multiple options. I can go over the hip, I can go hook, I can go belly down to my turtle, I can go technical stand-up, and that's why I'm hard to pin because I have those multiple options. You can't really predict what I'm going to do. If you only, I'm going to pull close guard, you're just going to block this and that's it. You need intersection. It's like multiple exits. And that's why it's, you know, good, so to speak. Okay? So top person still, I would say, let's say the drill starts with a bottom person movement, but you really try to maybe push the knee, get back to side control, figure it out. Yeah? And also obviously, just maybe don't get it into close guard. Maybe even if they go, let go, you know, have a good structure, put your knee in, whatever, combat base. So you train good habits also. Example. So James escapes to close guard. Go. Come, close guard. Come. I go do this and we're fine, you know? So I can still train good habits, not like I'm just squeezing and they get close guard and I'm like, ah, it's not really realistic. Okay? So I can give you like different tasks if I want. If they win, if they get a close guard, you know, 10 push-ups, you know? So you start to right away avoid that. But at the moment, let's not go there. Just know that, you know, that's not what you want. You want to stay on top, get back to side control. And obviously don't get up close guard. That's like a terrible mistake. Okay? If you just, only, it's not terrible if you like to pin people. Because, you know, MMA guys, they go back to half guard. Because it's easier to hold the bottom leg with a wrestling move called Turk. You know, you lift the bottom leg. And also the same, wrestlers use close guard to pin people because I have both of your legs. And you can't go belly down from the close guard. So I use these days to develop that I pin from close guard. I follow your hips. I won't let you have legs on the hips and nothing. I just pin you from close guard. And if you don't have your own stuff. So it's actually in MMA, it's terrible. Close guard bottom is terrible MMA. In wrestling, they pin basically from top. Yeah, so I'm using the close guard different ways. But I don't think a lot of people are using it for pinning people. But you can actually keep people there against their will. Yeah, so close guard is sketchy. So anyway, that's just food for your thought. So you can do left side, right side also. Yeah, and let's do like this. Where's the phone? We do 3 wins, and let's say 3 wins, and then we'll change partners. Yeah, and try to look for your own weight class similar to that. Yeah, a lot of people switching, so go like, maybe that guy. Yeah, so it's easier. And if you're a little bit overweight and they're underweight, give them better position to start from. Okay, don't just go like here. Don't like okay here, and then even from there they can escape. So you rig the game, so it makes sense more for you. Okay, so I give you like we do 4 minutes. Every 3 wins all together, you look for a new partner. Either top person wins, gets back to side control, blocks the knees, pins you, or the bottom person wins. Yeah, 3 wins all together. Everybody always someday asks like, is it 1 or 2 person all together? All together. I don't know how to say it differently. So that's it. Don't be flat. I recommend crunching and butterfly, close guard, technical stand-up, reversals. Think about bigger picture, yeah? Okay? Pair up, 4 minutes, 3 wins. And you notice we don't clap, yeah? Clapping is from the devil. So I'm not going to talk about now. If you really want to know again, I can have my monologue about why you don't have to. It's not like my opinion. But you know, we don't have to clap. It's just enough when I say go and you can be happy. And if you really want to know, I think if you really like it or whatever, we can have an argument, you know, debate. It's worth debating because I resist that tradition, and there's a reason for it. It's not like just I don't like it. It's just like there's no reason for it. Yeah, and so that's the stuff. So what else? Now it looks a little bit better, but I would still like. I know some of you are afraid to go to your knees and turn your back. But I also need those things to happen, and I want you to lose. Because then we can talk about it. Because today, right now, is a time to explore, yeah? So you're exploring, you're doing this. Sometimes the guard is not possible. Yeah, they're blocking the hips and stuff. Then you can just go away. Because think about guard as a range. Don't just think close guard. Think about me standing up, also I'm getting into my guard. So think about close guard, then standing up, there's a range. So I actually think that beginners should just stand up. That's the best option for you. It works in no-gi, gi MMA, self-defense. Create the biggest distance, get up. It teaches you a lot of valuable skills. And then pulling guard, actually, it's very, very specific. And if you've done jiu-jitsu a little bit, you know what I mean. It's a lot of small decisions in a very, very fast pace situation. Where's the head? Where's the frame? Where's the weight? Where's this? Where's the tilted this? And do I hook? You know, a lot of stuff you have to know. So it's easier to just get out. And then just sit down again, you know? Or in jiu-jitsu, let's say. And then the more you know jiu-jitsu, then the closer you can stay. You can play with exception, because pulling guard, I think fully guard is exception. You have to know way more. And the first, if you try to just pull guard, they just pass again. And then you're like, you know? So think about that as a range. And obviously if you get hooks and stuff and some reversals are there, but just turtling and even showing your back, totally fine. And then maybe they expose your back, you know, they take your back, then we can talk about it, what to do. You know, how to just avoid, still stand up and turn around and go. Yeah. So, and this way you get exposed to that. And if you're training, this is normal. If you're already fighting and you're not good at turning your back, maybe not, don't do it. But you have to have both options. Yeah. If you don't have turning away, then it's easier to fight with you, because I can predict what you do. Think about just somebody only having a jab. I can pretty much predict, you know, or only having a lead punch, you know, and not a other back punch. I can more predict what's happening. But because you have jab and cross, you know, and then it's already way harder. So in me turning in, turning away, it makes things harder. Yeah. So, and then there's different reasoning why you have to do it, because turning away actually helps you to turn in, and turning in accelerates you turning away, because you can play off them a little bit. So that's like escaping stuff. But just being flat is like terrible. I will also show you, you're smaller than me, but we do the test before. Just being flat, he's lighter than me. I will just show you some things. So put pressure on me, chest to chest. Put pressure down, squeeze, squeeze. Nice, yeah. So even his weight can give me trouble, yeah? And so it's like hard to breathe and stuff, you have panic reaction, yeah? But when you do jiu-jitsu, yeah? Squeeze. And when you do, go, squeeze. When you squeeze, nothing happens. Wait, don't move. Squeeze. Yeah. Only thing I did was just here and here. Yeah. This way I can talk. I can walk this way. This way I can actually walk this way. This is more like, you know, helps me to go there maybe. Yeah, if I actually want to. Just don't be flat. Even if they actually, you know, pass your guard and stuff, you have a way better survival ability if you're not flat. Yeah. And you also have to expect and accept that maybe they pass your guard. Yeah. Again from the escape, and you have to escape it again. Maybe you have to try like 3-5 times. And then you finally figure out their timing, the way they, you know, wiggle the hips and stuff. And then, but you have to have a capacity to survive all this. And then figure out the 5th time, okay, and now I know he turns the hips and stuff, he will hunt the hook and maybe get it. But not like first escape, then get back to the flat, they crush you, oh, I tap, you know, do something stupid. So this is, you have to be programmed into your escaping stuff. That you 5 times, maybe then I get out. And if you actually get out using the escape, you would have to combine 3 to 5 escaping moves that you get out. Not just one single escape and they're dead, they're holding, and you get a close guard, they don't do anything, yeah? It's silly. It's like an old karate demonstration when one punched and then other guy chopped them, you know, and one guy just stood like this, you know? Doesn't work that way. So also the mindset is very important. That you're not giving up, because you created I don't know, fluctuation, like rock the boat stuff. And you just, because they're pressuring, you still have momentum and you can still figure stuff out. When you're dead, momentum is dead. Then it's like, it's very hard to start again, because you have to get their weight moving again. So just keep doing this, and this is how you gain experience also. Okay? And then escaping is actually that. And then you want to get good at this. Yeah? So that's one way to train it, let's say. So what kind of questions do you have? I still think you should take a better beginning position and not be flat so much. So I would say, like, you know, maybe knee on a mat, yeah, hook here, because that allows even me, I'm not very flexible, put the hook in, If I'm flat and my heel is to the butt, there's no way I can't put my hook here. And as soon as I'm sideways, I don't need flexibility. Yeah, it's even if they try to crush me, it's easy for me. Yeah, I'm not very flexible. So position, and also I need top person not to cheat. Cross face underhook, and this frame. Wait, give me this. Great grab. This frame has to be like not like shallow squeeze. Now it doesn't work. Just make use of this frame. Squeeze. Let's go. See? Now we're working. Yeah. And also think about ghost escapes. We do that thoroughly. Because that escape usually drives him up if you want to pass. So he goes there, I gonna go under. Because you lost this underhook actually, yeah? You made a mistake. But near arm is actually underhook if you go under. So later you should have pulling guard, yeah, knee in. But also if you drive them up, yeah, because you want to pass, I can go under. So we can go like this. I'm not saying you get out, but you catch, again, movement, you can develop some escapes from. So that reverse underhook, it should be way more fundamental and way more used as it is right now, because mostly people go like, well, I never use it. It should be right away there, because this underhook is dead, because you have underhook. Can't always pummel it back. Okay, so think about what I said, think about under also. Think about way more going to the knees, also standing up, just resetting everything. And don't clap. Let's go.
It's like a Pavlovian response.
So, one more idea. It's mainly like it's escaping. It's you have to get your left leg to work. Yeah. So James, go bottom. Not left leg, just let's say to outside leg. So if you got this in, the main thing is how to get that in. Yeah. If you play open guard, also that's the main thing. Yeah. If you get like spider guard here and grab my fingers or gi, you can't pass. Yeah. It's all about getting that, far leg in. So if I'm pushing it away, get it, pummel it in, pummel the leg in. That's what you always do. Do this, do this. Or get your knee in outside, here. Yeah, so you have to get that far leg in. I want to actually keep this out, and there's games, how to keep this out, and then I want to pass. Same thing here. I can do an open guard or close guard, or just side control. So the key is think about this: that if this knee is in, you have to get this to work, and this can come longer now. Some of you are ignoring this and then go flat still. Go flat. Go flat. Put your hip. And now this doesn't work because you can't go around my back. And your heel is shoved to your butt, so your hook won't work. And this is also dead. Your heel is to your butt, there's no strength in your leg. And then both legs are dead. So think about like, science balls, yeah? Or think about like, you don't, what are they?
Newton's great.
Yeah, science balls, yeah. The guy did science, They're balls, now it's in YouTube, so. I do some jokes, like the ratio is 2 out of 10. So, but what?
Quality's 2 out of 10.
I'm getting better.
There's one more than last year.
51st camp is like, I'm getting there, 3, 4 out of 10. So, it's a personal development story, I'll write a book later. So, so the key is like you're killing your own legs a little bit, okay? So, and it's totally fine to do mistakes, and then after 1 hour, you know more. I'm not saying you should act out and everything is wonderful today. It's like now you know more what you have to do, and then you aim for those things in the future. Or when you all get past, then yeah, that's why I'm getting passed again. So, because now you're more aware. So, if you're sideways, I have really hard time, actually, you can keep pressure. I have hard time putting this knee to your butt because you can resist. If you go flat, you do it to yourself. So this space is actually what allows you to bring your knee in, put the hook in, whatever it is. And also here, if I'm here, reach by the hip. See, and now he can't really reach, but then baby reach away. See, now it's done. Now I really can't pass. And from here, if I pass, get up. See? So that's also always the option. And it's not very common to like think about like just get out. You know, reset the position, get out. Self-defense, no gi, MMA, gi, whatever. Just get up, yeah? Anyway, so, and being flat doesn't allow you to do those things. Being sideways is a little bit better. So think about like all of those things, yeah? So, and the idea that I want you to have also next round is put your like outside leg to work. So think about knees in, so what does this do? Like knee, over, hook, over the leg, under the leg, here, put it on a hip, go, figure it out. Put it over shoulder. If somebody has flexibility, and it's there, push my head away, put leg over shoulder, see? You can do that also. It doesn't really matter if it's a shoulder or a hip. Yeah, but sideways allows you to do it. If you're flat, you can't do it. Then you break your knee if you don't have flexibility for that. So, again, 4 minutes. Think about, like, be conscious more about your outside leg. And notice that, oh, because of that, maybe they can pass more easily, you know? And then also, if you can't make it work, get out, yeah? Like, stand up, you know? So that's always the option. So don't think if you're failing a guard pull, that's like, it's bad. It's like totally fine. They're blocking the hips. They're not letting you. Get out. That space there, they can't block. Yeah, just get out. So that I would really recommend. So top person, don't cheat. Good grip, so they can have that frame. So it's more constraint there, because I know what you guys are doing. It's already different kind of body positions, and you kind of sneak around in the top. Don't cheat that, because I want them to have a clear agenda, so to speak. If the top starts to wiggle the body weight a little bit left, and everything will change a bit. Okay. So don't cheat from top. That's your constraint. Lock your arms, then you have frames, and then off you go. It's more limited, I know, because some advanced guys are like, I can do this and this. Don't do it today, right now. Let's train that so we can clear the results. Otherwise, it gets messy for 1 hour. Too messy. Okay, so 4 minutes, 3 wins. Let's see what happens.
From the top, we started with the constraint that we hold on to the cross space for the practice of the...
Yeah, and then you can go whatever you want.
For you, yourself, on top, he has like, the bottom guy has like 2 or 3 frames in the hand.
Yeah.
What would be your cue to change up? Because we're like almost losing the position.
Yes.
Would you be trying to stay in that position and try to remove 1 frame? Or would you stand up?
And stop?
Yes, stop.
I would probably let go and push the knee away. Yeah. That's usually like, you know, and also turn the hips and sprawl. So that's that, if that's possible, but it's actually from that position to be very hard already. I'm trying to actually not make it worse, or even force half guard. And definitely not close guard, if I'm not looking for a pin. Like I said again, because at first I was avoiding close guard, but now I'm actually going to close guard to people. I'm pinning them. And it's very, very interesting feeling when somebody pins you from close guard in the position you like to actually be. And I'm like pinning you there. I'm not just letting you do anything. I'm not even letting you get up. And you go like, it's actually weird. So, it should be a part of the close guard curriculum, so to speak, because it works in MMA. People use top to pin. And it's not used this way in Jiu-Jitsu, but MMA shows we can use it, you know, in pinning positions. So anyway,
yeah, so if it's deviating from this a little bit too much, that's fine.
All right.
If we're kind of trying to get those frames in and get our second leg in, and they push the knee and go to knee on belly, what's the recommended way to kind of deal with that? Like your baby bridge to reduce pressure, but a 300-pound guy that likes to knee on belly me a lot, so it'd be nice to.
Who?
Oh, at my home gym. Yeah.
Okay, I was. But let's say it's a little bit deviating. But if I have a knee in already, first of all, knee and belly won't happen. Yeah. So then, if they pass the knees, they're already side control, you know. But I would like if I answer the question like this: if you knee and belly me, I would still do the top crunch and bottom crunch, because you can't do pressure to me. So usually so if knee and belly, just the knee and belly. This is terrible, yeah. Even if somebody wants to lose friends, wait, they put that solar plexus, yeah. Put pressure here. This is annoying, yeah. Go back. I usually do this. Go. And also with the gi, they cannot grab this and grab my knee and pretzel me. Here, wait, they will pretzel me, yeah? They pull the knee up, pull this up, and then it's you torturing. So I would usually turn away. If my elbow is here, there's no knee and belly also. Or I turn in. It's here. It's actually, there's no knee and belly. Oh, knee and belly works for you because you're flat. Yeah, so. And a lot of the like X chokes, baseball chokes, they work because you're flat. It's very, very hard to actually, if I have a crunch, it's like baseball chokes. It's tested, it's on a video also. But if you're not flat, things are different. So, and a lot of your submission openings and pins are not there. So just don't be flat. Even one shoulder up is awesome. Somebody else had a question there, no? So I would still, if knee and belly happens, I would still not be flat. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm not saying you would get out, but I'm saying just, it's different. It's just, I'm for survival. And then you survive everything and then you find your way out. You can't really build escape if you're just being tortured. You're under pressure, you can't breathe. And it's like, oh, I try to escape. You can't. First of all, you have to nullify, stay neutral. Yeah, take away everything they have. And then force stuff. Yeah, like make them move, so to speak. And then you escape sometimes. And obviously, maybe it's not even a quick escape because you gave so much away, you're there. Then you lost points and stuff. So that also happens. I have to wait until they go to mount. And flatness is also mount is possible. If you're not flat, mount is not possible. If I'm doing this, you can't mount me. And if I'm doing this, you can't mount me. If I'm here, you can mount. So a lot of things are possible after that. So anyway, if I even lose, I would still stay in a position and then try again. Yeah. So anyway, and for my idea would be more like, I'm there to survive. I don't want to get out. I want to nullify everything you do to me, and then I'm looking for ways out. Think about like boxing. I don't want to get hit. I'm staying in a distance. I don't want to get hit. I'm looking for ways to punch. Not like I don't have any defense at all. I'm just looking for a way to punch you. Doesn't work that way. Stay away, stay safe, you know, pum, pum, pum. And then I'm looking for ways to punch. So in a bottom, I don't treat bottom and top like it's bad and good. I mean, bottom is like bottom guard, top guard. It happens. Top and bottom, I'm there. I'm going to try to nullify everything you do to me. I'm looking for ways out, looking for attacks, escapes, whatever it is, you know. So first, it's like safeness. Without safeness, you can't escape because you take a first shot because you're panicking. And then usually they capitalize on that. So it has to be like really thought out escape routine. Not like, I want to escape because side control is bad. No, it's not. Okay, so it's a right timing escape is important. Okay, so anyway, so what we had is 59 also. So now it's dinner. So yeah, so I'm always in during the week. You can roll with me. Obviously, I have a reputation the way I roll, so try to beat it. I'm experimenting also. Right now I'm close guard experimentation and different things. So we'll see. I'm playing open turtle, so probably I do it against you. I'm playing turtle like this in a gi also. And it seems to work wonderful. And it shouldn't work at all, but it works like a charm. So probably if you wanna, see what it is and test firsthand, and try to beat it. I'm welcoming, that's not a challenge, but I want to learn. So if you want to see firsthand how it works and stuff, because it looks weird, a lot of the stuff, so, you have it during the week, you have time. I don't usually use my weight so much because I'm heavier, so I'm trying to also play without using my weight so much. So I'm playing side control top, mostly in the bottom. So thank you for your time. I hope you got something or found out that maybe why could you not escape, or maybe you're flat or your legs can't reach, so now you know more. So, and the escapes are, it's a struggle, but safeness comes first and then escapes comes later. But today was that. And Saturday we do a reverse underhook, like what I showed a little bit this, what we play a like small game there also. So thank you for your time and see you around.